Oh yes, the victim's arm has been successfully reattached by one of our masterful craftsmen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Sure. Fine.
Shut up.
Knights of the court, you may resume the Inquisition.
They super glued his arm back on and everyone's cool with it. It's like...
Meanwhile, Luke's just...
Luke's just like staring blankly in the corner at this point.
At least one thing is clear now. As everyone can see, the victim definitely wasn't holding a knife.
Good.
Oh dearie, dearie me. It seems I may have been mistaken after all. What a rare occurrence that has never happened ever before. What a unique experience to think that I might have misspoke. When you think about it, the victim had already been turned to gold when we entered the room. According to the witness's testimonies, that was this case, yes. Well then, I'm sure you all can see that it was easy to mistake that glittering, pointing finger for a knife. It's so large, so pointy, so attractive.
Oh god. Everybody's falling in love with his gold body.
He's gold.
He's gold. It's
Indeed,
gold.
the victim's finger has a glint to it, resembling that of a sword's edge. Such a sense of power and intensity is enough to send a shiver down the spine of anyone being pointed at.
What is wrong with the judge?
Could you point him at me? Just for a moment. Just for a fleeting moment. Okay, wait, that's enough, that's plenty. No, wait, one moment more. Okay, good, that's good.
No puzzle is a match for the power of the professor's pointing finger.
He's fine apparently. Luke is...
I guess no one remembers I'm known for pointing like that too. That's like my thing. I do the thing. I think your pointing finger makes quite an impression too, Mr. Wright.
Thanks.
She's just taking pity on me.
Thanks, Espella. I almost called her Elsa.
Thanks, Elsa.
Thanks, Elsa.
Let it go.
You're a witch too. It's fine.
Is that all you had to say, Mr. Blue Knight? Huh? As I said before, whether the victim had a knife or not is completely irrelevant.
Well.
Much like you. Yeah, well, he said. You'd better apologize to me now. Badgering me for no reason like that. Is that all there is to it? Or could that arm hold some other clue?
He's looking at that arm real suspiciously. Like he wants to take it off.
He's drawn to it. We've come this far. Maybe there's something else you could ask about. She's right. I need to ask some more questions.
This music. Why is the music so silly? Is it because of Amir?
Well then,
This is a serious
Mr.
business.
Amir.
Maya's gonna be burned to death, and the professor is a freaking golden statue.
Perhaps
And
you
we
could
got
tell
like
me
circus music.
One more thing about that arm. When did you find it? How much did you pawn it for? Where was it lying? What do you? I don't think it's the middle one.
Okay.
And we kind of know when he found it.
Chad is killing me tonight too. Sorry. All right. Perhaps you can tell me one more thing about this arm. When did you find it? We know when you found it. How much did you pawn it for? Who cares? Where was it lying? We want to know where. Yeah.
You found the arm on the floor, pointing upwards. You said. Yeah, I did. Finders keepers, I say.
No.
It was pointing straight up at the ceiling. The arm somehow happened to fall down in such a way that it landed upright. What are the odds of that? Actually, that reminds me of a puzzle. Now, if you could just show us on this floor plan here. I'd like to know the exact spot where you found the victim's arm. Sure, I remember that well. It was right here. Humph, yes. That's where you would expect it to have fallen. Now, if that's where it was, then something's definitely not right.
Yeah, because he was pointing the other way.
And if you keep looking at that sketch so intensely, you shall burn a hole in it.
I'm not a witch. Thanks.
Or perhaps you're going to claim there's a contradiction in it somewhere. This arm's the final clue left by the professor. Even after turning to gold, he was pointing out something important. Namely, the key to solving this case.
So silly, that gold head.
Hi, Kennicorn. Well, Defender, do you see any problems in the locations as marked on the sketch? Actually, I think there's a problem.
There's definitely a problem.
I'm not 100% sure what it is yet. Of course there's a problem. Psh, and where would that be precisely? The professor's arm has armed me with some vital evidence. Ka-cha! Its location leads to a huge contradiction.
Oh, cue everybody freaking out. Oh man, Birdley's legs are long.
In that case, why don't you enlighten us and show us this so-called contradiction? What contradiction does the victim's arm create?
Okay.
So,
Contradiction in location of the arm is, let's see what we got here. It's either Maya.
there's a trapdoor.
The arm couldn't be there. And also
Maya in between them?
what about the scepter? His arm couldn't have dropped there,
I kinda
and
wanna
the
use a hint
scepter
coin.
behind it, right?
I kind of want to use a hint coin.
Go ahead, take a hint.
We have a lot of
Do it
hint
up.
coins.
Do it up.
Let's see what happens if I do it. Here you go. I have so many hint coins. Okay, it's the scepter.
It's the scepter. Thanks, hint coin. You just gave it to us.
You were correct.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we didn't run around too much. The contradiction is right here. And this is the witch's scepter? Let's go over the order of events as per the witnesses' testimonies. First, the witch cast a spell on the professor, turning him to gold. When all of you rushed to the crime scene, that golden statue fell down, making a loud noise. Next, the witch dropped the scepter. What are you getting at, Sir Blue Knight? All witnesses agree with this order of events. That's right. They all agree that's how it happened. But then there's the arm. Well, what about it? Spit it out. Spit out his arm. Quit chewing on his... Get the finger out of your mouth. Sorry. Let's assume that Maya was the witch. Now look at the sketch again. The witch dropped the scepter after having turned the professor into gold. The scepter tumbled along the floor.
Tumbled.
And was found here as asserted by the prosecution. However, that would be impossible. There's no way it could have been there. Oh, I see it now. The arm. It was... I'm glad you seem to have noticed. The victim's arm was on the floor right here, standing on its end, in between Maya and where it went. Therefore, the scepter couldn't possibly have fallen that way. It would have knocked over his arm.
Logical. Sure.
Ergo, it couldn't have been the defendant who dropped the scepter. In other words, Maya's not a witch!
Yeah, take that. Yeah. Hit you with our point finger.
Order! How can this be? The Inquisition's reasoning has been proven invalid through just one single piece of extremely unusual and attractive evidence. Call it Layton's magical touch.
Oh my god!
The professor sacrificed his arm to leave us just the evidence needed to turn this thing around. Also his life. That was amazing, Mr. Wright.
Professor.
Objection!
Professor. Professor. Professor.
An admirable deduction, Sir Blue Knight, that I cannot deny.
Kit.
Even if we are to assume your reasoning is correct, and that girl in the cage is not a witch. Even if... This is the whole trial.
Yeah, it's kind of...
In the many trials I have attended, I have become well versed in certain aspects of magic. I was the witch. No. I'm all too aware of its potential to confuse people, befuddle their minds, and make their memories hazy, which is why we are relying entirely upon witness testimony. Wait. No.
Oh, shit.
No one can resist such a maddening influence. What are you trying to say, Inquisitor? Why are you fronting? Why are you stepping? Why are you bugging?
Why you a buster?
Why are you a buster? The scepter could not have tumbled across the floor if the arm were in its way. However, can we be sure that that is where the arm was? Are all of the witnesses able to confirm its location at the time?
Objection!
We've heard what they had to say several times now. They agreed that the scepter fell after the victim fell over.
Objection.
Oh!
And yet, no one actually saw the scepter being dropped. Witnesses, think back to that incident once more. Did the golden statue fall over first, or did the staff fall before it? Think carefully about what you have seen and heard. Everything hinges upon you lying and changing your testimonies to what I very much told you to just say. May your words guide us to the truth and decide the fate of this caged witch. Oh, well, I'm over here.
So he moved them all around?
I guess. I was about to get ready to leave, but it seems there's need for another question.
What, are you gonna leave? Judge!
Gosh, I'm bored. Is anyone out in the streets playing sports? I would like to watch some. Testify once more, witnesses. Tell us of the golden statue and the Talia Magica, whatever that is.
Oh my god.
Witness testimony. Golden statue and the scepter.
I was only focusing on the professor. I don't remember much.
I don't know. Got all the last. Sword said thing was glittering away, so I couldn't see much else. Bewitched by love or beloved by a witch. The poor cove knows not which is which.
Does the bird know? 'Cause
Dearie
I'm
me,
lonely.
I remember how obvious it seems now the staff was dropped before the statue fell over. Yes, I remember now that that's what happened. Yep.
What a sneak! No, it.
You dirty dish rag.
You dirty dish rag! Yeah!
Wait a minute. What you all said just now is totally different from your previous testimonies. It's completely you
You son of a beast!
Sir Blue Knight. You are starting to notice it now, aren't you? How rigged I have everything. That is the way of magic. Such is the effect this black art tends to have upon those who witness it. Yeah, they seem to have moved around. The witnesses are not lying, but simply having trouble remembering the
Oh
truth.
god, poor Luke is like crying.
What a convenient excuse. It's a good thing we're using their testimony so heavily. Front with magic, their
Yep.
brains turn to mush, huh? Ever since our ancestors drank from the fountains of wisdom and attained the capacity for reason. That's what I think they did. Witchcraft has been the one thing to remain incomprehensible, even to the most intelligent of us. Also, crossword puzzles. Who makes those? Why? Confounding.
Confounding!
Nevertheless, the onus is on us to stand up against magic and pass judgment on these witches.
Gotta get him.
And so here we are, doing battle with the weapons of the wise. Words. With words, we shall pass judgment upon this supposed witch. This is getting really philosophical and irrelevant.
Yeah, kind of like,
Defender, you may begin your interrogation and help us arrive at the truth.
they're definitely getting very wordy about something that's like, hey, did he do it or not? We're gonna burn her if she did it.
There's gonna be a bard hero
Yeah.
magic game, or music game.
Oh.
I was only focusing on the beep-a-boop-a-boo.
Hold it.
Luke, how you doing? How you feeling,
What did
babe?
he actually say? What did he actually say? I missed it.
Oh, he said it earlier.
Okay.
Luke, you said before that you heard the scepter fall to the floor. And that was after the professor fell over.
I thought so. I thought so before. But now, the more I think about it, the less certain I am that I actually heard it at all.
Aw.
How could I have been paying attention to anything else when the professor was... when he was... I remember everything else you do.
Oh, I feel so bad for Luke! Oh, it's poor baby. Poor little
Guess Luke was
baby
too shocked to take in his surroundings and notice anything else. I doubt I'll get any more information out of him for now.
Farewell, Luke.
I'm sorry, Luke. I understand how hard this is for you. Let's move on to the next witness.
So Luke is just out of it now.
I don't know. Got the last. Saw that thing was glittering away, so I couldn't see much else.
Nope.
And that thing would be the arm of that shiny jet next to you, Bluey.
Bluey?
Poor Professor Layton. More valued now than ever before.
Sad but true.
And you didn't notice the scepter on the floor? You know, I wasn't even looking at the floor. Me eyes were kind of glued to me no source of income. If anything, I may have looked up at the ceiling, since that's where it was pointing.
Okay.
Finders keepers, eh? Into me pocket it went. Gulp, 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 gulp.
So he's useless.
Someone arrest this guy, please. I don't think you're allowed to drink in a courtroom. During a trial.
Okay, Birdly, can you help?
Bewitched by love or beloved by a witch, the poor cove knows not which is which.
Tell me.
That's worthless. Are you just saying you don't know? Do you mind translating your song into plain speech? I shall simplify it once more, just for you esteemed knight of the court.
Birdly, I'm gonna punch your face.
First of all, let's talk about love.
Okay.
It's a pretty neat slant rhyme for cove. A cove is slang for chap, you see. How mad are... Oh, I was expecting English teacher to be mad. Oh, he's dumping his booze out.
Hang on! I like that you thought English teacher would be mad, that's funny.
Mr. Amir, you seem to be pondering something very deeply. You're pouring pirates all over yourself. What? You caught me unawares there, Bluey. Did something in Mr. Birdley's statement catch your attention just now? No, nothing in particular. I was just thinking. That bard song really got to me. I really kind of feel it in my heart. I appreciate your appreciation of my art.
Oh, God.
You know, I meant to ask you something. Why don't you become me private bard? You could sing all about the heroic life of Amir Punchinbog the First. I could gladly sing of your adventures if it pleases you, kind sir.
He's freaking
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Show me what you got. Very well. As for your request.
Tell us something.
Oh, grand Amir Punchinbog the First, will new fortune quench your thirst? Having bravely filched the golden arm, now you've duped the pawn shop man. Rhyme. Marm? He said man.
He did.
I hope my song is to your liking, sir. Ha, yeah, very poetic. Gulp, 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 gulp. Your drinking manners quite inspiring, but whatever is that skull bottle hiding?
Yeah.
So we've learned nothing useful at all. Just that Amir has questionable taste in music. Sometimes it is best not to probe too deeply, Sir Blue Knight.
Never probe.
As I learned the hard way. In the judge's chambers one night, we're not going into it. We're not going into it.
No.
Well then, let's just pretend we heard none of that, especially what Bottom was just saying, and proceed with the interrogation.
Not at all awkward.
Dearie me, I remember how obvious it seems now. The staff was dropped before the statue fell over.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, was it?
You dirty dish rag.
Dirty dish rag.
But you haven't said anything about that until just now. Well, that couldn't have been helped. How so? Now, everyone, listen well. Pencils in hand, be sure to take notes. Miss Primstone's lesson number 4. Memories are not always pretty. Unlike Miss Primstone. Some things are better forgotten. Trying to remember them only leads to trouble. This will be in the exam. You are saying that the victim fell over and his arm broke off after the scepter was dropped, are you not?
How's that even possible?
Well done. And so the contradiction is no more.
Objection. It's not. No.
That's inconsistent with all the previous testimonies.
Objection. Oh?
You're quick to forget what I have told you, Sir Blue Knight. The witnesses are not lying. They are merely having trouble remembering the truth.
That's a funny way of looking at it.
That's one way of talking about lying.
Yeah.
We must do our utmost to find the truth within what they say. The truth that we want. You know, start with a foregone conclusion. and then rearrange the evidence to support what you already wanted to say. It's no use. These guys aren't making any sense. What Inquisitor Barnum said must be true. They've been confused by magic.
I didn't even think they could be, but
Or they're stupid. Could they be that stupid?
This may...
Espella.
They could be that stupid.
We always try to make sense of what we see. So when what we see makes no sense, we lose track of what's real. I guess that makes cross-examination a little pointless.
Guess we should call it in.
I guess we're done. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Good night, Isabella. Good night. At least when everyone here believes it's so easy to get confused by magic. We need to do something, or else Maya will be done for. I'll listen to the witnesses again and try to find something we can use. Good luck.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually hear what Birdley wanted to say. We kind of interrupted him.
We still don't know what he wanted to say. Do we want to... Maybe we should... Maybe the confusion was the wrong thing. Let's go. Let's press him again.
Okay.
Hold it.
Translate your song into plain speech. Of course. First of all, let's talk about love. It's a pretty neat slant rhyme for cove. A cove is slang for a chap, you see. And this is where we cut him off. Then we have the word witch, and it's homophone, witch.
Okay.
Right? Next we have the delightful consonants of beloved and bewitched. It's ultimately a song about confusion. I'm confused. To be honest, there's nothing more to it. It's merely an artistic expression of my feelings. So it's got nothing to do with this case, does it? I'm a well of melodious words and poetic music. That is my only claim, sir. Oh, dearie me.
The bird made it remember. Good job, bird.
Luke, would you like to say something, please? Oh, sorry. Guess I spaced out a bit. What is it, Mr. Wright? You seem to be thinking pretty hard about something during Mr. Birdley's song, testimony, just now. Is there something you would like to share with us?
Well, I've been thinking about what Mr. Barnum said a while ago.
Which thing? Which thing did he say?
What was that exactly?
That humans who witness magic become confused and lose sight of what's real. They end up not knowing what actually happened. Well, I was thinking Mr. Barnum might be right. And then it occurred to me that there might be a way. I mean, we do have with us a witness who isn't human.
The bird! The bird! I knew it!
Oh, dearie me!
Okay, this is very Phoenix Wright, because the bird is a witness in another one of the games.
Who someone may actually be able to talk
Phoenix
to.
remembers. He remembers. He
This
remembers.
situation seems oddly familiar.
We've been down this road before.
I asked him earlier if he remembers the events clearly or not. He said he has a memory better than an elephant and remembers everything perfectly well.
That's right. I almost forgot Luke can talk to animals.
Yeah. Totally normal.
Mr. Wright, I know it sounds crazy, but please let me try. Let me ask Cracker to testify.
Oh, dearie me. Should I? I'm stuck now anyway, and the witnesses' testimonies are all over the place. A new testimony would be a wild card, but it might be just the thing to turn this trial on its head.
He's a freaking bird, though, man.
No, he's still a parrot. He's not an ex-parrot. We haven't fired him yet. If I make a mistake now, it'll put me in a tight spot.
I wonder how we can talk to animals too, Taru. I honestly don't think it's...
Defender, are you still with us? This is not the time nor place for daydreaming. What do you intend to do? It looks as though you've exhausted all means for a counterattack, Sir Knight in Blue. Is it not time you drop your sword?
No.
We have no sword droppings here. If you have no further questions for the witnesses, Defender, I will consider your interrogation finished. What will it be then? Are we finished here? I've got zero time to think it over. Better make a choice now.
Well...
Should I summon the parrot as a witness?
Yeah, you should. Hear Cracker's testimony.
Polly Cracker. Your Honor, the defense would like to summon a new witness. A new witness, you say? Who do you have in mind? Is it me?
No, Judge.
It's a witness you all know. Oh, by the name of Mr. Cracker. Oh, Mr. Cracker? I know of no man by that name. Wait,
Well.
was he the one who sold me crackers? Mr. Cracker! The defense summoned this new witness, Mr. Cracker the Parrot. Come on down! A parrot? As a witness?
Oh my god. Why not? Why not?
Objection!
Yeah.
This is the witch's court. Joking around will be considered contempt of court. We're
No
a serious
joking.
court. No,
No joking.
Oh, no, we'll only talk about serious things like magic here.
Objection!
Not talking parrots. Please. Mr. Cracker witnessed the crime. He saw it happen and he heard it too. He's as valid a witness as the others, probably more so.
Objection!
No, it's silly! It's silly! I won't have it! Throw it out! No. That bird is nothing but a pet animal. Referring to it as Mr. will not change that.
This parrot is no more.
Humans are confused by magic to the extent they lose sight of what's real. That's what you yourself said, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Yeah.
Calling me by my full name does not help justify such brash foolishness, even when my mom does it. The Inquisition is against interrogating a parrot. By the way, kind sirs, I suppose you should know that my dear companion never forgets a sound he hears.
I feel bad for the face you have to make when you do him.
He remembers everything he hears, huh?
He's definitely worth asking Cracker to testify.
The court sees the situation as follows. The witnesses' testimonies do not hold together. In fact, they are as erratic as that bard's songs, which I quite like. I cannot see this trial getting any more confusing, so we might as well just throw it all out and go into complete insanity. The defense may summon this avian witness. Why not?
Why not?
Can you believe it? What's up with Mr. Bluesuit summoning a parrot as a witness?
Summoning? Does he mean like I'm familiar with summon?
No, it's Mary. She's back.
By hook or by crook, I'll do whatever I can to save Maya. I'll
By
cheat
hook?
if I have to.
Hook or by crook?
That's an expression. It means generally by hook is by crook is by stealing. Let's see, be it summoning a parrot or a familiar, whatever it takes within the boundaries of the law, of course. A hook isn't a shepherd's hook, so
That's
it'll
a
be
crook.
working hard.
That's a crook.
Oh, it is a crook too.
Yeah.
It's also a hook. Smooth things. Anyway. Let's talk to the parrot.
Oh my God, Luke, you're happy again.
Wow.
The bird.
Wow. All right, witness, state your name and profession.
Oh!
No! Not so fast. I hardly even know where to begin. There's so many things wrong going on right here. I'm very angry. But first of all, what's the matter with that boy looking so pleased with himself? He looks like the cat that got the cream.
Well, no.
Oh, it'd be me, wouldn't it? Don't mind me. Just think of me as a pet for Cracker. That's all. Look, have a bird on my head.
And just what is the purpose of questioning a bird? A parrot may be able to repeat what others say, but it cannot talk on its own.
It's precisely because Cracker doesn't talk in his own words that he's certain to tell us the truth.
What?
Cracker remembers every sound he hears, even just the once, with absolute perfection. So let's have him testify exactly what he heard.
I need a bird for my head.
We'll put the invisible Mountain Dew
Oh,
bottle
yeah.
up here.
This is
That's
No.
your bird.
the bird.
And if Cracker can repeat every sound, I'd say this should be a valuable testimony. Oh my god. Well done.
Continue the interrogation.
I cannot believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. I'm so mad. So mad. Flames on the side of my face. Blah.
Very mad.